Hey there, guys. It's Metro, and I just wanted to check this out. Just wanted to document this. It's not really video worthy, but I figured I'd stream for a little bit with it on. Cheetos, what's up, man? Welcome. I figured I'd stream for a little bit with this on. Anyway, it's like, yeah, this potion that came with the Dark Moon Fair 7.2 new buff you can get that turns the well, we're in a cave now, so that's unfortunate. I don't even know what we're doing with this quest. Anyway, you get some kind of crazy potion, so yeah, it's pretty insane. It's like turns the night. It's extremely dark. We have to kill this guy. Kill him. Do it. We did it, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's not really video. Okay, that was ridiculous. Anyway, hey, Kai, what's up, buddy? It's not really video worthy. Like, it's not worth a whole video on, but I figured we'll show it off a little bit. We'll be going from area to area, and you can kind of see just how the game changes. I mean, you can kind of just see the lighting just based on, you know, the ambient lighting, how that's changed. And maybe we'll fly from zone to zone and check it out. But Metro, can you delete comments, erase Cheeto so I can be first? Nah, dude, he earned that, man. He earned that. So stay jelly, dude. Stay jelly. Anyway, I also have the Dark Moon Fair, the carousel buff, which means I get 10% more rep. So that's 82 rep now per Armies of Legion Fall Daily or whatever world quest. So as you can see, like it's actually really interesting, man. It makes the game look a lot different. I'm really surprised by it. It's pretty intense, honestly. Like it really changes things. It's hard to kind of get used to it again. And you really get a good look at the ambient lighting, honestly. I think that's one of the coolest things about it. It makes it, honestly, it's like kind of hard to see. I find myself like wanting to squint a little bit. Like it's kind of difficult to see. But it's really fucking cool. Like I've seen screenshots of it in different areas. How is another shard farming going? I haven't done any today. I was watching the Yankees game for a little bit. But I gotta get going here. I gotta play games, man. Not playing games is like too shit. Of course, you know, I'm trying to fucking mine something. Everybody's got to show up to fight me. No big deal, guys. Anyway, so yeah, we'll probably mess around with this. I still haven't made the video I wanted to make yet today, but we'll probably do this for a little bit. Wait, is that mob dead now? See, I don't really understand this either. People are saying that if it's not on the map, then it's gone for good. But I don't know if that's true. I mean, I guess I... Oh, no, there it is. Fucking liars. Okay, so how do we get in there? It's up this way. So yeah, let's fucking knock this motherfucker out. This guy's really annoying. He does this like, I don't know how to describe it. He knocks you back and then charges over to you. But anyway, yeah, the game obviously has a much different complexion with the darker night. Like, the whole game looks a lot different, right? So... it's not just the night, you know, it's not just the skybox. Everything looks a little bit different, like the way the lights kind of interact with the environments, you know? And like even spells, like look at spells, they look so much more vibrant. So I don't know if I can play like this. I might try to raid like this on Tuesday. And now from what I've been told, this potion, first of all, I need to find this. If anybody actually knows, wow, I've fucking... Anyway, if anybody actually knows if this will last after the Dark Moon Fair, please do let me know. But I have been told that it goes away when you die, so we can test that out too, maybe. But obviously, I won't be able to test whether or not the potions disappear. Like, so the Dark Moon, the hats, I'm fairly certain they don't work after, like, you get the hats for the rep. They do not work once the Dark Moon Fair is over, right? Because that would be ridiculous. But... I wonder if this will. So that's something to consider. If anybody actually does know that, yeah, let me know. Hey, Andrew, what's up? Welcome. Glad to see you again, buddy. What's up? Also, love the response to your April 1st comment. Oh, yeah, did you see that? That was so good. I think the effect stays. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see next week, I guess. We won't know now for like a full week, though. So, okay, let's see. But yeah, it's pretty intense, man. It's actually really, it's noticeable. Like... The greens are they're so much richer when the night is so dark. But, you know, as they say, the night is dark and full of terrors. As they say. That's a pretty good one, man. That's a joke I've been waiting to use for a long time, man. I'm really glad that I was able to get it in. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get these quests done. So we're going to do all the things that are out here. Just kind of get you a look at it, and then I'll kind of go from zone to zone and see the differences. There's a couple really interesting little new like lighting areas in Legion anyway, in 7.2 now. So we can go to those too and see how they differ. Edgy attempt failure, evacuate Metro. No, that was a really good one, dude. You can't even, dude. That was almost as good as the amber is the color of my energy joke that I kept going on about last night. So anyway, the plan for today is to, I'm probably going to stream some Breath of the Wild one way or the other back on Ace. So if anybody's interested in watching that, or the VOD of that, if you're watching all of this stuff in the future, if you're from the future, I don't know how many people are actually from the future. I'm not. I'm currently from the present, but I know there will be a few from the future. If you're interested in watching me do some hardcore exploration, some naked exploration in Breath of the Wild with a save editor and all that, then you could do that on Ace Games TV. But yeah, as of now, we're gonna try to get some of this done. Probably go for a little bit here. Just want to take a look at it. I want to see, what it actually changes. Just see the game in a little different light, as is ironic, but also is actually factual too. So anyway, let's go ahead. Wow, these imps respawn mad quick. That's the rare, but we've killed that already. I don't know how it even works, but Metro, what's a good way to message you about Breath of the Wild? Oh, are you in the Discord, Twitter? These things are good ways to message me. We can talk about it here, actually. Yeah, fuck. Let's talk about it here. I'll answer any questions you have about it. Since we're not actually streaming it, it won't matter. Those not familiar with the stream will find that naked exploration thing weird. Good. You should be familiar with the stream. Wait, why did I just complete that all of a sudden? Anyway. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. We got a lot of bloods. Oh, we're aggroing somehow. Not sure what's even aggroed. Alright, let's go. So wait, now we gotta go this way. Fuck. Alright, so let's try to drop combat, and then we'll go do that rare. And then we'll go do other things, and then we'll go explore and stuff. It's really nuts, though. I mean, it's like visibly different, like very different. It's not just a skybox. When I heard about this potion, I was like, it's just gonna be the skybox, I guess. But yeah, this is substantially different. What do I need to do to install it? Okay, so first things first. The name of the program is called CEMU. C-E-M-U. Okay, so Google that. Well, okay, so the other thing is the version I'm using right now is for patrons only. But yeah. Anyway, so step one is patron. That is checking out CEMU. So it's the emulator. You just download it, and then oh yeah, fuck. Oh, I didn't even think about that. 51 minutes. I should have waited to do all these. Oh well, fuck them. I can't be asked. Anyway, yeah. I don't really know what steps might clog you up after that, but that's the name of the program. I like the darker aspect. It gives a better ambience that really matches what I would expect. Yeah, exactly. But it won't just be that. Like, we're going to take a look at other areas too. But here, let's do this. Hey Matt, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing, man? Okay, this guy is not dying. I hate it when I get to a fucking rare and I'm the only one anywhere near them. This is gonna die to this fucking thing. Can more people show up, please? Can I not be the only fucking person here? It's so annoying. Got the emulator, no problem. Do you have the new version now? I'm going to I just need to kill this rare, and then I'll do something for you real quick. Okay, let's see. So you're in there. Shwam bam bam shwam da da do. The Dark Moon Fair always reminds me of that System of a Down song. You ever get stuck in the sky when you're high? Okay. So I've messaged you on Discord. Living the dream. How about you? Good shit, man. Says I have the latest. Just check out what I sent you in Discord and let me know if you have that one. Anyway, Metro, did you ever play those old text-based RPGs? Nah, dude, I'm not a child. Okay, so now we need to fly over there, go over there. Speak with Zip Fizzlebonk. Oh, is this that underwater one again? Fuck. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, that's yeah. So now that you have that, just go ahead and like unpack it and get it set up on your computer, and then you're gonna need the actual game. I assume. Do you own a Wii U? Yeah, I assume not, right? So what you'll need to do, I'll get you this as well. Hold on here. Fortunately, I don't have this compiled, so I can't send it to you myself. But there's a guy who has a very, very good tutorial on what to do. So I'll send you to his tutorial. Let's see. Hopefully it's still up. I assume it's not been taken out or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to send you 2 more links. Watch the video I sent as I send it, and then in this thread is the download that you need. Now you'll probably run into problems with that when you download that. So if you have problems with that, let me know and I could help you. Hey, Piano, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Negative, do not own. Yeah, that's for sure. Thanks a shitload. Yeah, my pleasure, man. More people play this game, the better, man. This game is fucking spectacular. It is worth playing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this world quest done. It's really ambient. It's crazy how different it looks, how different the game actually looks. Okay, so we'll fly over there, and then we'll go into the water. And that's that. Wasteland. Wait. What are we talking about that game for? Oh, that's the name of one of the games that Kai was talking about. I see. It's cool just to fly over everything. It looks so different, man. See, that's why I want to go to places that already have lighting. I'm excited to see High Mountain. Yeah, I have enough to turn in another thing, so let's do that. Mage Tower getting close, boys. Dauntless. Let's see. I don't think those are the ones I mean. I mean the ones that are just text, no pictures. Oh yeah, like Dwarf Fortress. Is that what you mean? That's because I want to remember the name of the program used to open such games. Oh, who knows, man. Some kind of fucking fag program, probably. Alright, so let's go ahead and... You know what? This would be really cool ambience to like level a character. Oh, man. I saw the... like people were using Reshade, a program that people were also using for Breath of the Wild. To reshade WoW as well, and it made it look a lot different, but... I don't know. It seemed like it caused a lot of issues with performance as well, so... I don't know if it was worth it, but... One way or the other, I always have these ideas about, like, you know, leveling a character, and like trying to do it in like the most immersive way possible. So I think this potion would be one step towards that, huh? Hellfire relaunched? I don't know. Yeah, I was asking. Sean was like going on about it. He said it was awesome, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's noob, you know? So where is this motherfucker? I know what we have to do. We have to kill the Hydra eggs, but we have to talk to him first. Oh, yeah, okay, over there. Sweet. I don't know what emulator you need. It's called Simu. Wait, no, we're not talking about that, are we? Yeah. For those old games, I have no idea, man. Alright. So now we use that on these things. Cracking eggs. And sometimes they spawn a Kraken, but it doesn't matter. You can just run away from it. They're a pretty cool model. I like that model. I think that's new as well. Maybe not, though. You gotta mind the breath bar here, which I am not an undead, so I do obviously have to worry about that. Pet Battle Dungeon was pretty disappointing. They took an easy way out with fights and rewards. Yeah, I heard it was pretty lackluster. But I think it's a step in the right direction. Not like I care about Pet Battle content, but I think it's a cool thing to do for the future. So maybe they'll make it even cooler. But I think to this day, the tournament, the pet tournament, the Celestial one was the coolest one, right? I don't think there'll ever be one that's as dynamic as that. I think they're just trying to replicate like an Elite Four type experience, and it's just not gonna really happen in WoW, you know. Why is your breath bar so slow if you're not undead? Because I don't know, they changed it at some point. These guys don't want to despawn though, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to kill them all. It's kind of funny. They're just like, hey, they're like barely even doing damage to me. It's kind of funny. All right, let's fucking light them up. Hashtag see ya, boys. You guys asked for this. Don't forget. You could have just walked away, man. We could have just fucking lived our lives. You guys fucking asked for it, man. You asked me to do 800k DPS of prop pally on 5 mobs. You fucking asked for it. Hashtag see ya. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, so what are the rewards? Are purely RNG. So what are the rewards? Like, what's the actual point of doing it? Okay, so now we're going to take a flight around. So yeah, we've seen the Broken Shore thoroughly. So let's go ahead to Dalaran now. We'll show that off. And then we'll go to the different zones and we'll show that off. And then we'll cook food IRL. No, we won't do that. Yeah, okay, so let's check it out. So yeah, you can already tell the lighting in Dalaran is way more prevalent. Like the building lighting is actually quite good. And in fact, in the beta, there was these lamps you could actually touch and they would light up. And I thought that was an indication that they were going to be doing like a darker night thing overall. But I honestly think this potion is them testing it to see how it plays in game. And it's a really, really cool idea, right? Because I can just click this off whenever I want, right? Although it says it's a 2-hour buff, but I think it's over 3 hours now because I've had this buff longer than I've had this. And it still says 2 hours, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, so yeah, it's quite good. I like the lighting. Dalaran's quite a city of lights. So we'll now go try, let's check out Suramar for a bit. We can kind of take a jaunt around Suramar, especially the city. I'll be interested in seeing the city. So we'll ride around Suramar for a little bit, and then we have another mission to complete. Legion Fall Insignia, very good, very good. But yeah, it's almost too dark, right? Like you can't actually see anything. So you could see why they don't want to do this. Like it's actually limiting visibility in the game. Is Dalaran the main city they use in that? Hey, what's up, man? Glad to see you here. Yes, it is indeed. Dalaran is the main like faction city. But yeah, it's almost too dark, right? Like it's almost difficult to see. But it still looks, oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Let's turn this off. Take a nice flight around here. We don't really need our UI right now. What incarnation is this potion? Hey, what's up, buddy? It's a potion that allows the nights the game to be very, very dark. Just like it would be in a really dark night situation that people have wanted for a long time. But as you can see, it does limit the game a bit. So it really needs to be something that's optional. So I think that's why they're testing it out. So let's go ahead and take a look around the city. We'll see what things look like. But yeah, you can get it from the Dark Moon Fair. It's just from a chick. I show you on the map real quick. It's on. Let's see. How do we even show the Dark Moon Fair? I don't know if I even can. Can I show the Dark Moon Fair Island? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can. Well, unfortunately, I can't. I'm not sure how to show it. But anyway, there's an island, or it's like a vendor on the left side of the island. Hey, Metro, are we playing Hellground again? I'd probably not, to be honest. Okay, so already the lighting in here is looking quite vibrant. That light there is awesome. Kind of feels like the old place next to Elwyn Forest. Alex, he already said yes if progress is still the same as his character. Yeah. Oh, Hellground. Yeah. If my character comes back, then I'll probably play there again. Yeah, at some point. Not anytime soon though. Okay, so this is pretty crazy, huh? What server are you on? On this? Fire Tree Horde US. Pretty crazy looking, honestly. I like the way it looks. It would be cool to do like a playthrough of the game without any UI elements as well. But I don't know if you'd be able to do that. Like just really, really minimal UI elements. Like no bars. Just like one or two abilities on the screen so you know when they're on CD. It's just so nice looking, man. It's pretty crazy, actually. What game is this? Hey, this is World of Warcraft. I don't know if you've heard of it. Welcome. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. What's up, man? Okay, so let's see. See if there's anything I definitely should take a look at. Oh, the water over there is pretty cool. I'm not sure if there's any specific places in the zone that look a little bit more that are... I would be interested in seeing what the raid looks like, though. I'll definitely be taking a look at this on Tuesday when we get into the raid. Like, fighting Spellblade or Croesus, any of the fights that are actually outside would be crazy, I bet, with this lighting. See, like, the lighting just feels so much more... It's just, like, so much more powerful when it's this dark. Do you ever get tired of answering the same questions? No. The water looks pretty nuts too. Won't you ever get stuck in the sky? Won't you ever get stuck in the sky? Won't you ever get stuck in the sky and you find... Alright, so let's check out... Let's go to... Well, you know what we should definitely do? I'm not sure how my computer's going to react to it, but let's turn everything up. I usually play on 8 and I get like well over 60 FPS, but when I turn it up to 10, it usually goes a little worse. Yeah, oh yeah. That's quite bad, actually. Especially when streaming. Fucking not even 30 FPS, holy shit. Alright, back down to 8. Doesn't really change anything. At least not to my... Maybe it changes the skybox a little bit. Environmental detail? Let's try that. Doesn't look any better. The only thing that sucks about it is these stars look shit. They look like they're from like 1990, so... And they like don't have any movement to them. Like if I look up, you can't even tell that we're moving, basically. Like if I kept the camera straight like this, look at... It looks like we're just standing still. So that's pretty shitty. You want to join my Nether Shard group? And you could... No, I'll be doing that later. Do you ever get tired of questioning the same answers? No. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a blast through the stars, fly away. So there's a couple really good spots in this zone that I definitely want to check out. I should have flown over to that, though. Yeah, let's do that first. I have a feeling that this area will be quite cool. This is one of the cooler looking areas in the game as it is. So I'd imagine with this difference, like the nights being so much darker and everything, it'll be so much higher impact. Hey, you can actually, let's just go ahead and, what are we getting now? Yeah, 77 FPS. And that's while streaming, so let's just turn up the view distance. See, I like this zone, especially with the view distance up, but you can't actually tell it. I mean, it's so dark, it's hard to even tell it's Dalaran. Drop immediately to 44. That's nuts. It's such a big difference. Lose 30 frames just from dropping the view distance. And it's something that you can barely even tell is happening. Always reminds me of like a Night Elf place, but it's not actually Night Elf stuff. I wish there was a better like a view like from above or something. But yeah, obviously this area is pretty cool. One way or the other, even without the darker nights. I really like this place a lot. This is one of my coolest, my favorite places in the game. I think one of the cooler looking places in the game. What was your favorite dragon aspect? I don't know. You mean from like a lore perspective, or what's my favorite color, or I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty good though. I like that over there. That like it's kind of like mist, kind of coming from the sky. But okay, so let's go ahead and check out. Where's the like? I guess it's like by the academy area. I'm gonna check that out now. Yeah, see, like the ambience is really noticeable, like the fog and shit or whatever. I don't even know what you call it, but like, yeah, whatever they're using, kind of like for grandeur and scale, is really noticeable. Yeah, and see these lights. These lights look really good in the dark. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool looking. I like that a lot. So that's kind of like the view that we're looking for. The Night Elf ruins. I don't know, man. Maybe color or element, or just which one you liked best lore-wise. I think I really favor the blue flight, but they're kind of like the bad guys in the game for a long time. So I don't know. It's hard to like them lore-wise. But like I kind of like what they represent. So if I had to pick one, I'd say the blue flight. But it's not like I really like Malygos. The Malygos encounter was kind of cool, but. Okay, so what else? What else can we check out in this zone? I think that's probably everything. Let's check out the door. There's like a infamous crazy looking door by the 5-man, so we'll check that out, see what that looks like, and then we'll fly out of here and go to Valsharar next. And we could check out the Bradensbrook area and the whole like Temple of Aluna area, and then we could check out the corrupted area. What the hell's that guy doing? Oh, okay, see ya. I was glad that you did that. Fucking idiot. Anyway, let's go there. Mountain reminds me of Grizzly Hills. Yeah, I mean it's. Wait, have you not seen much of Legion? Wait until you see the last two zones I'm gonna go to. Keep that off so we can get the better looks. So Andrew, are you still there? How's things progressing with that? But either way, if you have any questions, you feel free to whisper me on Skype or not Skype, Disco. Non-stop disco. Bet you Snabisco. Bet you didn't know. Ooh. I like how the stars reflect though. It looks kind of shitty. Once again, because they're not actually moving. It looks like I just have shit on my screen. Like I have spots on my screen or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So here's more good lighting. Very good example. The lighting is really potent. It's very warm. Like it really radiates properly. It's really good looking. I've been meaning to ask, did you ever get the other Zelda game to work through the stream? No, unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to stream it. I figured out why that was happening though, but I wouldn't be able to stream it. Like, for some reason, it's streaming the other monitor, the other screen. Oh, for some reason, it's streaming the other screen, and I can't get it to do that unless I hold down the tab button, which flips the screen, and then I wouldn't be able to play it. So, okay, let's see if this looks any different. Pretty cool looking. It's a little bit like more vibrant because it's darker out. See, like the spell effects are kind of a little bit more vibrant too. It's really neat. Like, yeah, Wings doesn't really look that much different. Seraphim does though. I like it a lot. Time to tape together a stick of nickels and set them down on your tab button. Yeah, I guess so, right? I don't know. It would be a difficult thing to do. Oh, wait. Actually be able to see the map to go there. Okay, so let's check out the Bradensbrook area first. And then we'll fly back around and double up on the other two areas there. And then we'll go from there to, we're going to go to Stormheim. Actually, I guess we'll just go to High Mountain next. Save Stormheim for last because it's got one of the cooler lighting changes with 7.2. Now, I think he means if it's straight for us, it's going to be upside down for him. Yeah, exactly. Like, for some reason, the stream, like, the captures... So, on the Wii U emulator, for actual, like, games made for the Wii U, so games from a while ago, there's two screens, right? There's the top screen, which is the actual game, but then the other screen is what appears on the controller. So, in the emulator, you press the tab button, and it jumps, like, flips them for you. So if you don't have a second screen available, you can flip them. But yeah, that's not really an option for me because I can't really, like, the tab button's on my keyboard, but I use a mouse or I use a gamepad to play it. So it's kind of difficult to play, let alone stream. So when I stream, it records the bottom one for some reason, the opposite one, and I can't seem to fix that. I don't know what to do. So regardless, I won't have time to play that game on stream anyway. So that's kind of cool. How much gold do you have? Are you considered wealthy on all your tunes? Nah, just sufficient. But the cool thing about Legion, especially 7.2, is that, like, gold becomes less and less needed. I have a lot of materials. Like, I'm wealthy in terms of assets, but not in terms of, like, currency. Look at that. That's quite a nice little area. That looks really cool, actually. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll take a look around, like, the groves and stuff. Actually, this is probably all we need, huh? Nice little flyover. This is way even better than actually being in them, I think. Assets, huh? Yeah. Like, like materials and stuff like that, The flag looks kind of cool. The Gilnean flag. Yeah, so there's like a bit of wind here. It's kind of cool. Let's check out by the beach. Game just looks a lot different, man. It's really interesting. Oh, wow, look at the fire. Holy shit. Look at the waterfall on the left and the fire on the right. That's neat. What is this? Oh, this is a world quest today, I guess. That looks pretty cool. That is actually really neat. Okay. Please die. I could probably deal with seeing her health, but... Wait, that's a quest? Anyway, I don't want it. Quite neat. Let's get that ore. Broken Isles and Draenor Zones overall look really nice. Yeah, big juicy assets. What do you mean? Oh, that's bright. God damn. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, let's go back to the flight path. We'll fly over to Moon. We'll go over to Moonclaw Vale. Like, this area here is all, like, quite scenic. I like assets. Nice. Yeah, same. So there's the Black Rook Hold. Looks alright. It's kind of hard to see like that. You know, like, I don't know. I guess that's what it would be like in real life, darkness as well, but... Yeah, I really like this. This is really nice. Things are lit up really well by these like little beacons. They're so fucking cool. Oh yeah, look at the little ambient lighting from the wisps too. It's so cool. I'm actually really I'm a really big fan of this. I'm kind of impressed by like something like this being able to just come to the game without any real like, I don't know. Where is this? Oh, it's here, right? I'm looking for that like little area with all the Fey dragons. Is that it here? Yeah. Yeah, this has got some nice lighting on the trees. Let's take a look. It's not as cool as it could be. I wonder if there's any like, I feel like this mount is really a really good example, but I wonder if there's any mount that's even better for this. But yeah, I like this area a little bit. It's not too bad. Oh, don't swim. Now let's fly over to the nightmare area, and then we'll get the move on over to the next zone. I have a feeling Nighthold is... Wait, why am I done with something already? Oh. Well, that's good, actually. I could use that. What did that give me? Oh, artifact power. Well, okay. I'll take it. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over to this area. Right outside the raid in the 5-man here. We'll check that out. Oh, you could already see it. The red's already kind of shining through there. I'm not a big fan of the thematics of the nightmare area. But, oh, that's good looking. Holy shit. Wow, that is actually quite good looking. Looks really scary in the dark now, actually. I'm kind of taken aback by how shocking that red is. Very nice. Should probably turn the game sounds on though. I always forget to turn the WoW sounds on when I'm streaming WoW. Okay, we'll turn them on for the last 20 minutes of the stream. Let's go ahead and check out the area by the raid, and we'll see the difference there. I think that'll probably be the most like where the red will be most prevalent. You know, it's actually it's a quite nice accent to the darkness. It's almost like it's a little neon. When it's not dark, it's kind of like I don't know. It kind of feels like overdone. Like it feels like really silly how red it is. It's kind of like a pinkish almost. But now in the dark, it looks. Look at that. That's amazing looking. It's so scary. It's like kind of haunting looking, you know? Look at that. It's a nice little view. Water looks quite different as well. Oh. Summoning stone looks kind of cool. There's like a natural light coming off it, I guess. That's neat. I wonder if like the actual 5-man looks any different. Is there actually a skyline in the 5-man? There is. Oh, and it is darker. It started off lighter, but then it kind of like faded gradually to darker. It's kind of cool, actually. Oh, I didn't even realize you can see the boss from down there. Oh man, I should check out like Throne of the Four Winds or something. Sort of a Diablo feel from the Summoning Stone Glow. That was cool, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and... We're actually going to Hearth here, and we'll just fly over. I want to leave High Mountain for last, so... Spooky, yeah, right? It is. I agree, Soul Eater. How's it going, man? So yeah, it starts out, yeah, and then like gradually fades. That's interesting. So that's kind of like a little bit... The ambience is a little jarring there, but it's working well enough. Antonio, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's happening, man? Not much. Just checking things out, fucking around for a little bit. I just found out about this today, so I'm late on the upkeep here, but I wanted to check this out anyway.
Be careful.
So we'll check this out, and we'll definitely make sure we take a look at the 5-man. I think the 5-man will be pretty nuts. Hey there, guys. Is this Metro? Yes, indeed. Plam and pick. Hey there, guys. It's Metro. How's it going? How are you? So I want to check this out anyway. I figured make a video on it, but it's not really... I don't know, it's kind of a pain in the ass video to make. There's not really much to show, so I figure we'll just do it live. I'm out of the loop. Is this a new update they changed, the lighting effects, or a special? Yeah, so like it says in the title, it's called the... Here, I'll show you real quick. It's called the Inky Black Potion. Mix 2 parts crushed cricket, 1 part dark moon squid ink, and 3 parts whispers from the Shadowlands. That's interesting. The Shadowlands of Ashai. That's where Melisandre's from, because the night is dark and full of terrors. But anyway... Yeah, you can buy it at the Dark Moon Fair. It's like 3 gold. So things we have to consider here. That's the raid. Things we have to consider is it going to last after the Dark Moon Fair is over? Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. I'll get on that mount when we land. That'll be cool to see. Yeah, that light coming from the front of that mount is neat. But anyway, yeah, you can buy them. But I don't know if they're going to work after the Dark Moon Fair. Like the hats that you could also get at the Dark Moon Fair that give a buff from the Dark Moon Fair timing, that does not work after. So I don't know if it's going to work afterwards. But if it is, I'm going to buy like thousands of these because this is really, it's really interesting. It'll be interesting to see like a whole raid like this as well. Especially Nighthold. Whoa, look at the lightning. Holy shit. Oh, the ship on fire. That's cool. So this zone already looks a lot different during the day. It's got like a new glow to it, really. So I figured it would look kind of neat during the night. I'm not really sure exactly why or what they changed. I made that. That was kind of like one of the auxiliary points in the video I made recently. But it doesn't really look any different at night. It's almost like if that is dependent on the day. So I'm not too impressed with the zone. Ash of Valar would look nice. Probably. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the Crimson... whatever. Crimson... Yeah, see, that looks pretty nice. It's got that glow to it, you know. It's like I'm fucking riding a nightlight. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you see how there's like just a little bit more red in the zone. I'm not really with the music. I haven't heard the music before. How you finding 7.2? Oh my god, I'm fucking loving it, dude. It's probably the best patch I've experienced so far. I just can't get enough of it. Like, I really want to play Breath of the Wild, but it's I know I'm like, I don't know, I just want to play this instead. Let's go to the edge here and see let's try to see like oh, there's fucking powerful ass fell slate. Okay, where's the lightning gonna hit? I would like to see that. I'd like to see, yeah, there we go. So let's take a look at, oh, that's really strong lightning. Take a look at it again. Yeah, 7.2's just been absolutely spectacular. We were talking about this last night when I was streaming for a little bit, but The coolest part about 7.2 is usually when you get these huge patches, you get all this content that comes out alongside of a raid, so you don't really have time to do anything but the raid. But now that like the raid's not going to be out for a while, we have so much time to actually do all the shit. The lightning looks so cool. Yeah, it's awesome, right? Let's keep looking at it. That's so cool. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and head back. Oh yeah, we don't have the mount though. Oh, wow. Retard. Okay, mount. Should probably put it on my bars. Yeah, let's see if we can catch another vantage point of lightning. I think lightning strikes the, like, what do you call it? The statue or whatever, right? Too. I don't know where that actually is from here, though. It's over there, I think, right? Might be up there. Yeah, I think it's probably up there. See you in a bit. All right, see you, buddy. Wait, how you buy? Wait, how would you buy thousands if you won't know if they will work? How will you buy thousands? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, so I probably won't buy thousands. But it's only 3 gold, so is that serious? Oh, what was that noise? Yeah, there's the statue there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot, actually. The lightning has always been something that kind of struck me in the zone. I didn't even mean to make that pun, but it's always been something that really, I don't know, it's noticeable, you know? It's something that makes me think about the zone a lot. When you see the lightning hit those, look at that, hits the horn up there, it's so cool. See if we can get a better front face of it to the front there. How long does the potion last? It says 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours, I guess. 2 hours, stacks at least 20. I don't know, maybe even higher. But from what I've heard, if you die, you lose it. So we'll try that after we're done here as well. We'll jump off a cliff or something. Oh. Boom. Crackle. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. How do we get to High Mountain from here? Close. We can go up and around. I really need to make a new PC and yeah, seriously, dude, you really do. You can get like a good PC that can run this game for like less than $600, dude. It's really just put some money together. Or on Newegg, like if you live in the States, no, you don't though. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's equivalences for Europe, but for the site that I use, you could actually do financing as well. Like you can pay as little as like $60 a month on the parts. So if you really want to get a PC, you can just, you know, pay a, you know, couple dozen dollars a month and just eventually get it paid off. See, I love like the mist in the area like that. It's so neat. I wonder if they delivered it. Nah, Newegg will not deliver to Europe, but there's other sites like Sai uses. It's called Newegg, yeah. I mean, you could try it. Maybe they have a European equivalency now. But I know Sai, my associate Siler, who lives in England, he uses overclockers, and that's what a lot of our friends have used. So I would check that out. Okay, now for the moment of truth. This zone already looks amazing in the night. It's just not as dark as it is now. It's close though. It's really not that far off actually. So we'll see. This is one of the zones that I think has the best night skybox. And honestly, I think this will probably ruin it because the new one is so much higher quality. Like it's got this weird Aurora Borealis look to it. So we'll check that out. How's that guy dead? So yeah, you can see like the lighting in this zone is made for darkness already. It's just such a good zone. This is my favorite zone in the video game. I could spend all my time here, man. I love it. Like, there's something about that like winter feel to it as well. It's not quite snow, like it's not entirely snow, you know, but it's nice. It's like kind of like cold, but it's not too cold kind of feel, you know. So yeah, unfortunately, I think it looks better in the actual nighttime because the way the skybox appears and helps it out. But yeah, this is a zone that is definitely made very well for the darker atmosphere. So we'll check out Thunder Totem, and then we'll check out what's it called? The area down south, whatever, I don't know, or up north. I mean, it's like the coast. Why is this zone so dark? Did they try?
The Drugbar are assaulting Thunder Totem, and too many of my forces have been drawn off to engage with the Legion.
Sorry to hear
Can you
that.
assist us, champion?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm busy right now. Did they try to do Old Duskwood with this? What do you mean? Are you confused what we're looking at? But yeah, they made like a darker night anyway for this place. This is a lot darker than that though, so it's not as impactful, but I knew this place would be one of the better ones. Like Thunder Totem at night, if we can get a good look, if I can like get up there and look at Thunder Totem, I think we'll try to do that. Oh wait, this is not even the flight path.
The darkness gonna take you. Greetings.
Okay, so let's go Shipwreck Cove. And while we fly away, we can take a look at it. Yeah, like Thunder Totem at night is something to behold. But usually because like on the top there's this awesome Aurora Borealis look. But in this skybox, it's just darkness. So it like adds a lot more. Look at that. See how like the light is just so potent in this zone? These torches and candles or whatever, you know, like braziers are so, they really accent the way. It's really impressive. Well, Old Duskwood in Alpha Vanilla was supposed to be so dark that you could actually had to carry a torch with you to see anything. Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, what we're looking at here is this potion, right? So it's making every zone like this. That's kind of cool, too. I forgot about these green little areas. Okay, so this place always looks weird ever since 7.2. I think they changed the way the lighting works in it anyway. So we'll check that out. And then that's probably everything. I wonder if it's just not going to be raining here now, though. Yeah, I think it won't be raining. Wow, it looks so different. Because usually when you come here, it's raining. It's almost always raining in this area. It's really neat, actually. It looks just like the zone does normally, so that's kind of different. Normally it looks very, like, if you saw the video I uploaded 2 days ago or whatever it was, like, this area looks very different. It's like almost like got a gray tone to it. But it looks quite good with this skybox. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, so let's see. Where can we get to? That would be cool. True Shot Lodge, I guess, would be like the area up there. That's where the hunter thing is, but maybe Skyhorn. Let's go to Skyhorn.
See you later.
See you later. Fly over some of this. Pretty nice. I definitely don't like the reflection. It looks really bad, actually. Looks like there's just spots like I spit on my monitor or something. Does this work in Northrend? I assume it works everywhere. We could check Northrend out, though, real quick if you guys want. But I assume, like, the older zones, it won't look as good because the dynamic lighting didn't exist until Warlords of Draenor. We could check out Mists of Pandaria and stuff, and then we could check out Northrend as well. That's pretty good there. I like that. Yeah, we'll check out Firelands too. Sounds good. That's a good one. All right, let's see We only have 53 minutes left. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll just, yeah, this zone obviously looks amazing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So let's go ahead and go to Pandaria now. And from Pandaria, we could check out, let's see, Jade Temple. That'd be a good one. Maybe the brewery. Well, it doesn't matter. We can check out a couple of zones. They're all close together. So, and then from there, we'll fly into the city, and then we could go to Dalaran and out in Northrend. And then from there, we can go to Org and go to Firelands, and that's where we'll end it. So another 20 minutes or so. Ever since the patch, I've been having this. It like gets here and then it instantly completes. I wonder if it's an add-on. Boom! Look at that, just like that. So yeah, it starts out normal and then gets. Oh, that's actually quite good. Holy shit! I love this. This is one of my favorite areas in the game. So I already am predisposed to liking it, but it's even fucking cooler now. Look at that. Quite a special feel to this place. I don't think there's any type of dark skybox at all in Pandaria as well, so some of these places might look a little different. Glad to see you're having a good time with Legion. Oh, I'm loving it, dude. Loving it. Absolutely insane. The 7.2 has been so fucking good. It's unbelievable. The Shaw lighting looks pretty good. Let's check out Dawn's Blossom. That area is another, like, the whole, Pandaren architecture and structures, what I try to say. But I combined the two words, so that's suboptimal. It doesn't look anything different. Nothing special, unfortunately. Check out where's the bridge at. There's like a big bridge. It's over here, yeah. This is one of my favorite zones in the game. There's not any lighting on the bridge. It looks awesome during the day, but it doesn't look any different during the night. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the older zones just weren't designed for this. Like, those things give a little bit of light, but not enough to cast much of a shadow or glow or anything, you know? And those things, they give some light, but not anywhere near as much as the ones in High Mountain, etc. So, yeah, I mean, it's somewhat alright, but it's not, yeah. It's not much cooler than it could be. Alright, let's head over to Stormstout, the Stormstout area. That's one of my favorite places too. I love the Heartland area with all the farmland and stuff. Yeah, see, there's just not enough lighting in Pandaria. It looks great enough as it is, but like in the darkness, it doesn't change. It just kind of gets a little dimmer. See, if like these houses had a fire or something like that, I think there might be a nice big fire in the middle. But yeah, I think pretty much anything prior to WoD is not going to have very good effects with these colors. But it would be kind of cool to play like this anyway, even just to go through the original zones. Like, I've still yet to explore the original zones anyway, so seeing them, like, I've basically not leveled the character since Kata, so it's something I always talk about, doing like a leveling series. So I think, you know, it would be pretty worthwhile. That looks kind of cool. It's got a little bit of lighting. Yeah, even this, I mean, the most light that's going to happen here is that, like, a little, I don't even know, that lamp balloon thing. Yeah, there's not actually like a fire here, even though it's a fucking cooking area. It's so weird. If there was just like a big roaring fire in these zones, that would be great. Because that was the thing that we noticed and liked the most. Remember, like the big, like everything being on fire was so beautiful in the dark. I love Pandaria, man. There's some, I just really love like Chinese, ancient Chinese style. Yeah, the brewery looks pretty cool, but Always reminds me of the bathhouse from Spirited Away. Such a good film. See, if there was just like the new lighting on these things, like they look all right, but it just doesn't really look any different. Okay, we could fly over now to the city, and we'll go to Dalaran and see if like the old Dalaran. We'll see if there's anything really cool in Northrend, and then that'll be that. Take a look at Grizzly Hills. Was there any suggestions? As Fibonacci, did you want to see anything specific in Northrend? I'll definitely want to see Grizzly Hills, but otherwise I don't know what is happening where. This zone had the potential, though. I really wish there was a way to see it prior to the destruction. Although that Shah lighting is pretty nice. But you see, if the lighting that's on the face of Mogusham Palace there was like the newer lighting, it would look amazing. But, you know, because it's still the old lighting where they assume there'll never be anything dark enough to care. Oh, is that where that tree gets planted? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. So after you beat the raid, yeah. It's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, there's like a...
Dear Emperor, it is done. The darkness that you once struggled against has been purged from Pandaria forever. But the cost, such a terrible cost.
Hey, there's my paladin.
Do
Hey there,
not
guys, it's Metro.
despair the damage that was done here. You triumphed over the darkness I had locked away. You have shown Pandaria the power of a true hero. But the question still remains, why do we fight? I trust you have learned to fight out of fear or anger is to fight a war.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
that never ends. Face your fears, calm your hatreds. Find peace within yourself so that you may share it with the world around you. These are the greatest treasures in life. Surely they are worth fighting for.
Jesus.
Thank you, Emperor. Thank you.
Cool. That was kind of cool to see it in the dark. Hey, Willie, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing? Oh. Fucking Yulong's just like flying around. That's cool. So yeah, the city looks a little bit different, but not much. See, it's got like that warm red lighting out front, but like I said, if it just had... Like, this is a giant pot of fire, you know? If it just had the look that the fire has in Legion, it could be amazing. Good. So I think that's why they're doing it like this, because they don't want to take the time to update all the old lighting, you know? Even though it would make the game look so much cooler, it's just not really in their time frame or interests right now. So, did you ever find your money from last night? Or from earlier today for you, I guess? Okay, let's go to Dalaran. Where is it? Dalaran. Old Dalaran. Let's see what it looks like. Nope. Ah, that sucks. Old Dalaran's got some nice lighting too, especially here, but yeah, otherwise the new one's just way better. I really wish they made these things clickable. It made me think they were definitely going to do a darker night in Dalaran at least, but yeah, the new version's just better looking. Okay, so no suggestions. I'm just going to head over to Grizzly Hills then. Oh, actually, let's check this out. This area I used to think was one of the coolest areas in the game, but that was back in fucking 2007, so 10 years ago. A lot's changed. But I don't think it's going to stand up to it anymore. Although, you know, it still is really vibrant, so let's take a look as we get closer. Yeah, that's pretty good actually, you know? Nothing wrong with that. It's really just so vibrant, I think is why it's cool looking. That's pretty good actually. Let's turn that way. Not bad at all, right? Look at the sky compared to the tree. I think it's quite good. But it's still very dated. If they updated this type of lighting to the Legion lighting, it would be like glowing around it. So it would be even better. Okay, let's go ahead and fly over to Grizzly Hills then. See that, because there's some good lighting there, I think. But either way, we'll check that out, and then that'll be that. That'll be this nice little fly through of a couple zones. Oh no, we wanted to check out the Firelands raid too. We'll check that out, and then that'll be that. Oh, I didn't go into Halls of Valor either. Fuck. I wanted to go into Halls of Valor. I heard that. It's spectacular. Alright, so we'll do that. Firelands, then Halls of Valor. You level too fast to see the zones anyway? Yeah, that's why I wanted to try like a leveling challenge where it would be a little bit more, yeah, more immersive, you know? Feel like more like the pacing, more proper. But hopefully in 8.0 they just address that. I think the game is at its best when it has, you know, some good world parts to it. And right now, like the world content in the Burning Legion or the Burning Shore, the Broken Shore is really good, but it's not really enough. You know, like the leveling content in the whole game overall is quite stale. So it's interesting. The trees seem to be a bit off. Like those trees are not meant to be seen at night. They're so much brighter than the regular trees. It looks a bit odd. Yeah, see, that fire is just too old, man. That's a, what the hell is that? Well, those arrows look great. Very vibrant. Yeah, so this just doesn't fucking work very... I don't know if this is here either without it as well, but... that's obviously not, I don't think, supposed to be there, but... Yeah, you see this fire is just from, like... This is from, like, 2004, so... And these trees don't seem to have much interest in lighting. They look very strange. It almost looks like they're made of gold or something. Or they're, like, bioluminescent. Okay, let's see. I know the peaks on these areas are really cool. We could check out the Timber Maw area or whatever, the big tree that's fallen over though. Not as cool as I'd hoped. It's kind of just like a weaker version of Stormheim and High Mountain. Especially with the trees acting so strange. Yeah, see, if they had like the big blazing fires like they do in High Mountain on these towers, they could look pretty cool. It's just really a spectacle to see how far the game's come in a pretty short period. I mean, relatively short. It's not obviously very short in practical numbers, but yeah, in like 10 years, like this zone is basically, it's very similar to Stormheim and High Mountain, right? And in that time, if they added the tech that is in those zones in terms of, you know, lighting and ambience and stuff, like the mists and the clouds and everything, this zone could be amazing looking. This isn't bad. Could be better, but not bad. The music's so weird. I never understood that. Okay, let's go to Org now. Best way is to just Hearth. Yeah, have we actually seen Org? No, we haven't. Oh, wow. Org's looking pretty good. Yeah, Org's not bad at all. It's actually quite good. Yeah, see like the slag pouring into the front of the building there? I don't even know how that's possible, but this building has like lava in the front of it. That looks quite good. Org's an interesting city. I've just never been a big fan of it. You seen the new place subreddit? What does that mean? Damn, this game looks very good with this. Yeah, it does, right? I agree. Wait till you... Well, you should go back about 40 minutes and look at the Legion zones. They look exceptional. But we're going to check out 2 more places, and then we're going to dip. I'm going to end with Halls of Valor, which is apparently one of the cooler ones. So we'll definitely check that out. But we got some requests for Firelands, so we'll take a look at that. Hey, wait. Firelands. It's up here, portal. Go look it up. It's awesome. The new place suburb. But what is new place? I don't know what that is. It's just place. Oh. This needs to be at least an interface option you can toggle. I think I think that's why it's in the game now. They're trying to test it. I agree. It definitely does need to be. But as of right now, you can just go buy the potions. Like, I don't know. The thing about it is that we're wondering about is, are the potions gonna be like good? You know, are they gonna be usable after the Darkmoon Fair is over? And if not, I think I'd be a little bit disappointed. Frankly, it's definitely not as good as it can be. Like, you can already tell that this is going to suck. Look at how, you know, the lighting is just not... The game's just not made for this. It's not in any way. This should glow so bright that it lights up the whole fucking area, and it really doesn't. I mean, it looks alright, but it's just... Yeah, you can tell, like, older expansions just didn't have this in mind when they were made. So even though it looks kind of cool, like, compared to the night sky, it's just... If they actually spent time on old lighting textures, oh my god, it could be amazing. So let's go ahead into the actual raid. We'll take a ride around the raid here and see if it's any different. Every user can place 1 pixel every 10 minutes. Nice. Yeah, so it's gonna, oh! Okay, well that's not bad. Wow, that is really dark in here though. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Interesting. So this makes me really interested in seeing Nighthold. Look at the comment. And this is quite cool, actually. It's really dark, though. Metro, what's up? Hey, Chip, how's it going? Let's turn off the UI there. That's pretty cool, actually. This is really interesting. I should check out the Throne of Four Winds as well. It's not bad, man. It's interesting. It's a little hard to see in here, to be honest. Let's go ahead and check out Throne of Four Winds. Oop. Just port to org again. Just got here, but the stream video isn't loading. Firelands look really cool. It's like a cave. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Yeah, it is way darker. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and check out Throne of the Four Winds too while we're here. It's gonna be hard going back. Like my eyes have adjusted to this. It's gonna be weird turning it off. We still got 33 minutes on this, so plenty of time. All right, now it's working. Welcome. Hey there, guys. It's Chip Addict. See, like those, it's just disappointing, you know? It has such potential, but it just doesn't really look any different. This is one of my favorite areas in the game, though, too. I love this, like, Egyptian feel. Looks sick. It does look good, right? Like I'm saying, go back to in Legion, because it looks even fucking better in Legion. In Legion, there's the dynamic lighting. So, like, the light sources become, like, way brighter when it's darker around them. And it just looks so crazy. It really does look insane. Okay, let's do the 5-man. Let's see what the 5-man looks like. See, like that, if that was the dynamic lighting, it would light up the whole area, you know? The whole face would be all light. But it's just pretty shitty, unfortunately. 1, did you kill Croesus? Yes. 2, the scream description is very, very... Oh, yeah, that's true. Good point. Get rid of all that. 3, do you remember me? Absolutely. How have you been? Yes, Croesus died very easily this week thanks to all the DPS we gained. That was the biggest problem we had. We simply weren't able to kill. We didn't have the DPS to complete the encounter. So let's see this place at night. This place is definitely one of the places that I always thought was one of the cooler looking places. Yeah, look at it as a oh boy, that's really cool actually. Holy shit. Oh, you can't actually mount up in here. Fuck. For which boss are you working on? We haven't started progression again, but yeah, we'll see Spellblade this week definitely. You ever get tired of answering the same questions? No. That is how Night Aoi should be in WoW. I don't agree. Just because it changes, it really does change things. Like, it's a lot harder to see in some zones. Like, if you go back just to look at Firelands, if you just joined, go back and look at Firelands. It's almost impossible to see in there. Like, it really changes the way the raid looks. But it's cool. It's, like, neat. It's something that you should definitely be able to toggle on. I like that idea. That's just really nice, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and check. Oh. Let's go ahead and check Halls of Valor, and then that's that. We're going to end the stream. What is this potion? Is this the night potion? Correct, yeah. It's from the Darkmoon Fair. It's like 3.5 gold each. And things that we have to wonder about are if it's going to last after the Darkmoon Fair. It lasts for about 2 hours and just changes the skybox no matter where you are. As long as there's a skybox, like as long as you're not in a cave, it will change the way the lighting, like the skybox lighting works. It's basically turned off all lighting from the skybox, turned down ambient lighting, and obviously made everything very dark. So here's Legion again. Let's go ahead and fly to...
How may I help?
We're going to fly to Throne of the Four Winds. No, that's not even close to anywhere. We're going to fly to Halls of Valor. And we'll check out Halls of Valor in the dark. And that'll be that. Oh, shows the progress. Check it out. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. It's so weird. Some of them are so weird. What did you say you can do with this? The green shit from the tomb is amazing. Yeah. Look at that. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at the dynamic lighting. See the areas around the tomb? How they're like casting light in a way that you wouldn't even notice they were in the day. Sorry, I must have missed it. Is this is the world dark just for you or for everyone? No, it's a potion that changes it just for you, yeah. Like, everybody else wouldn't see this unless they are also using the potion. You can buy it from the Dark Moon Fair for 3 gold. It was added in 7.2, which came out on Tuesday. Each person go add a pixel every 5 minutes. Oh, I see. 5 minutes, that's not too bad. So some of that stuff people are making on their own, basically. It's not like every... I thought it was every day. I thought you, for some reason, said every day. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird, but pretty cool. The lightning. Powerful lightning. It's just mountain over there. Which one is it? Yeah. Alright, let's go in the 5-man and we'll check out the skybox there because I've heard that that one is probably the best one. It would be hard to make something on your own. Yeah, it looks pretty sexy. It does look great. It's neat. It's something that, you know, people would like just because it's different, but I think it in overall, like, it adds a lot. It's like I said, like, look at the fire. The difference in these fires compared to the ones outside of Firelands. It's insane how different it looks. What is your opinion on Blizz time gating the content in 7.2 in the extreme way they're doing it? See, I don't really understand why people are saying that. You understand we just got, like, the patch early, right? They haven't time gated anything. You want the raid to be out right now? Is that what you're saying? In 1 hour if you're casual. But that's not how artifact power works, dude. It takes more than 1 hour a day just to get anything done in this game. That's just not. It's just everything you just said there is wrong. It's not true in any way. Literally almost like, yeah, nothing you said is actually right. They haven't time gated anything. No, the other 10 quest lines. That's how the game's always been. Like, that's, what do you want them to do? You want them to release all of the content at once? That's stupid. Yeah, no, it doesn't affect me. Everything that has come out in 7.2 has been absolutely spectacular. Oh boy, look at that. Now that is something to see. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and move forward a bit here.
Long have I awaited noble champions to enter my realm. Behold, the halls of valor.
That is fucking cool looking, man. You totally misunderstood everything, Metro. Think before you talk. No, it's not me who needs to think before I'm talking to. That's what I'm saying. Like, those things are not right. You know what I mean? They haven't gated anything that matters. It's a quest line. It's a storyline. That's been like that since fucking Cataclysm. So that's not any different. I thought you were talking about also the raid not being out, but because a lot of people are complaining about that, misunderstanding that as well. So that is also nothing to consider. And open world plus artifact content cleared in 1 hour. Absolutely wrong. 100% false. So. It's crazy. I like that because, like, typically the sky, it kind of like accents the colors. But now it's just very different looking. Man, it's crazy looking. It's definitely the best one. Yeah, good. Hopefully. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think like, lol, the patch come out, no fucking raid. This is just a minor patch. It's like, well, no, it contains the raid. The raid's just not accessible right now. A lot of people are saying that as well. So I immediately, whenever anybody talks about that, they almost always go to that. Basically say there's no content in the fucking patch. It's like, are you retarded or what? I guess you are. That looks so cool though. I would like to see the, how much time do I have left? 24 minutes. I would like to see the, what difficulty is this? Let's change it to normal. And I would like to see the area with Fenrir or whatever. Solo it real quick. Oh. No, it shouldn't be. Name one thing that that you think should be out right now. See, look at the difference. It's so crazy. That's really insane.
Long have I awaited noble champions.
One way or the other, it doesn't affect me. There's too much to do in the game as it is right now. I'm not starved for anything to do right now. That's for damn sure. I could literally farm nether shards for the rest of my fucking life, and I still wouldn't have all the gear I want from them. The patch would actually have to come out, or the raid would actually have to come out for me to ever be done, like, caring about nether shards. That alone is more than enough. I was just gonna ask for, yeah, we'll take a look at that and then we'll be gone. Hopefully I can make it there without dying. I assume I could solo all this very quickly. Guess they did make it all harder though. Although I don't know about normal. Did normal get harder as well? Or was it only heroic and upward? Little tornado is pretty cool looking though. Alright, Odin. This might actually be, yeah. How much health does he have? 57. Oh god, it's gonna take a while.
The undeserving will perish.
Let's see. The other quest lines. That's it. That's all you could. That's all you could list. Yeah, I'm not worried about those, man. They're gated on purpose, you know. But doesn't really matter. It's just a quest line. I think they made normal scale to 825. Maybe so. Yeah, feels a lot harder than I expect. What zone was that fire raid in? It's in. How's the name of it? Hyjal, Mount Hyjal, right? Even those like spinning axes give off so much more light.
The blood of the unworthy will flow through these halls.
I haven't done like half this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just such a it's just not a topic like that anybody should care about. Most people haven't even done all the shit that's in 7.0, so I don't know why anybody would care about that. The major things that I see people complaining about is that there's like nothing to do in the patch, not that there's like the quest lines are gated or something. So that's the thing that I immediately reacted to, because I've seen so many people complaining basically that the patch has nothing in it, and it's like, dude, it's a fucking raid patch. Are you retarded? The raid's just not out yet. So in no rush, absolutely no rush. I'm really glad that they did it this way as well, because there was so much to worry about week one, especially, and there was a lot of bugs too, unfortunately. And that comes with them trying to push patches a lot quicker, which I'm not opposed to, but you know, obviously it kind of sucks if the patch comes out, you know, breaking a lot of things. But regardless, with all that, it would have been quite overwhelming to deal with all of those quest lines and worrying about flying and worrying about rep and worrying about the raid and all the things that, you know, are supposed to be eventually out in the patch. Yeah, not in any way worried about it.
The blood of the unworthy will flow. I call upon your aid.
I haven't seen half the zones from Wrath, Kato, or none of Pandaria and Draenor, but have a 85. Oh, I see. Nice.
I will bleed your weakness from your veins.
Even if we disagree about things, I still like your stream, and please stream more on Ace Games. Yeah, I'll be streaming there later, man.
A battle well fought. A path forward is open.
If you're new to WoW, first time round, go through the game. Don't skip it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, that's something that needs to be changed, though. Like, the game's just set up in a way that you do end up skipping most things anyway, so it's kind of unfortunate. What will you stream on Ace Games? I'm going to stream some Breath of the Wild there today. One of the few major things I'm yet to do is Nighthold. Yeah, there you go. Nighthold's amazing. It's probably the best raid ever, so at least in my opinion. It's one of the strongest thematic raids, and it has some of the coolest boss encounters as well. It's got some of the lamest bosses. There's a couple really lame fights in there, but like the ones that aren't lame are fucking spectacular. I can't wait to go into Nighthold as well with this night shit and check it out. It's just so crazy looking, man. It's so like, it's such a high impact in areas where there's a lot of light. Wow, look at that. That looks kind of cool as well because there's no light coming from it on the other end. Do I have invis pots? Let's say fuck all this. It like fades out and then fades back in. That's weird. Anyway. Nighthold is amazing. Too bad my guild is stopping Mythic due to lack of commitment from many of the raiders. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah. This patch especially helped out a lot with Nighthold. It was a bit too difficult if you ask me. Some of the bosses were very steep inclines in difficulty. It doesn't look that much different. The Storm Drake looks pretty cool though.
A perfect test of your worthiness.
Isn't there like light or anything around here? There's no actual like torches or anything out here. It's kind of surprising. I expected there to be, but I guess once again it's not something that you're expected to do during the night like this. But yeah, it looks all right. I like this a lot, man. This is really cool. What are the bad bosses? Scorpion is a really bad boss. The first 3 bosses I really don't like at all, like mechanically or thematically. Bridge, yeah, I like Croesus. Croesus was kind of fun to progress on. Nighthold has been very tough. Yeah, I mean, everything other than the first 3 bosses is incredibly difficult. But they've nerfed some of them, and now the 7.2 power spike that we've gained has been substantial, so. Okay, that's that, guys. Thanks for checking this out with me. We got about an hour and a half worth of exploration on it, so if you guys are watching this in post, let me know what you think. I am excited for it. And once again, please let me know if you guys can confirm that these potions do or do not work after the the Dark Moon Fair is over. Currently, Dark Moon Fair is active, and it is the 2nd of April. And it will end the 9th of April, and will be gone for an entire month. So we'll see if that is like, we're only ever going to be able to do this for 1 week at a time, per 1 month. But if not, there's probably some really cool little areas like these festival things would be interesting to see. But anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll check you guys out. I'm also going to be making a video, and then I'm also going to be streaming on Ace Games at some point, a little bit later maybe, depending on how long it takes to make and render this video. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys there, and if not, see you in the next video.